Something unusual just happened in the Windy City, an off-season move that turned a few heads. The team has signed a 6'4" cornerback, a rare frame for the position, and while he's not expected to be a starter, he adds a compelling mix of length, athleticism, and special teams potential. This 26-year-old cornerback originally entered the league in 2021 as a third-round pick. Despite being a late-round projection out of college, his strong workouts and upside caught the attention of a certain NFC East team that decided to take a chance earlier than most projected. Over 3 seasons there, he appeared in 33 games with 3 starts, contributing on defense and carving out a significant role on special teams. In 2023, he was involved in a swap between 2 NFC rivals. A former second-round pick was sent in exchange for him, signaling that his value was still recognized by front offices. Though his most recent team released him, he didn't stay on the market long before landing in Chicago. Here's where the intrigue deepens. The new defensive backs coach, also serving as the pass game coordinator on defense, worked directly with him in his earlier stint. That familiarity likely played a big role in this signing. While he might not break into the starting lineup immediately, his physical traits offer coaches something to work with. At the very least, he'll be a depth option who could shine in preseason or fill in due to injuries. The numbers tell a deeper story. Across his 4 seasons, he's logged 37 total tackles, 4 pass deflections, and 1 interception. But his impact on special teams stands out: 7 tackles and even a blocked punt returned for a touchdown. His durability, however, has been inconsistent. An ankle injury sidelined him for most of 2023, and last year he spent the majority of his time on the practice squad. In short, this is a training camp body with potential. He may not be a lock to make the roster, but his size, versatility, and existing rapport with a coach could give him the edge he needs in a tight competition. While the cornerback signing grabbed early attention, the team wasn't done. In fact, a broader roster update was just announced, including the re-signing of 5 players ahead of off-season workouts. These were a mix of restricted and exclusive rights free agents, players who won't turn heads nationally but might become important puzzle pieces once the season starts. First up is a defensive lineman acquired last August via trade. That move cost the team a 6th-round pick, but it also came with a 7th-rounder in return. Last year, he suited up for all 17 games, putting up 23 tackles and 3 sacks, his most productive season yet. He now returns on a 3-year deal worth just over $3.2 million, a reasonable investment for a player entering his prime. Then there are the 4 exclusive rights free agents. Their deals are all 1-year contracts, just north of $1 million each, but none of them are guaranteed. These players still need to earn their spot during camp. Let's break them down. 1 for 1. Defensive tackle, a 7th-round pick a few years back, he played in 4 games last season and recorded 9 tackles, including 1 for loss. He's a big-bodied presence who might serve as a rotational piece if he continues to develop. 2. Linebacker/special teamer. Perhaps the most impactful of this group, he appeared in every game last year and was pivotal in one of the team's early season wins, making a game-shifting special teams play. He led the team in special teams tackles and added a forced fumble, proving to be a reliable contributor in the 3rd phase of the game. He also managed a career year on defense, notching 23 total tackles, 3 for loss, 3 sacks, and 7 quarterback hits. He's not just a depth player, he's an emotional tone setter who gets things done when it matters. 3. Offensive lineman. Last season, injuries pushed him into action earlier than expected. While he only played in 3 games before suffering a season-ending pec injury, his ability to step in and hold his ground in high-pressure situations showed his value. Now healthy, he's expected to bolster the depth chart without being thrust into a starting role again. 4. Cornerback special teamer. Only saw the field twice last season, but his presence fills a gap left by a departed backup. He'll have to earn his keep on special teams like the others, and his frame and athleticism should give him a fighting chance. Each of these moves signals something deeper. The front office is focused on building a tough, competitive training camp environment. Nothing is guaranteed, and every rep will matter. With so many moving parts on the defensive side of the ball, there's one position group in particular that's drawing a lot of speculation: the defensive line. Whispers from training camp suggest one interior lineman has come in significantly lighter than expected, prompting some to wonder if he's being prepared for a potential position change, from tackle to defensive end. His versatility is no secret. He's been used inside and out before. But a potential shift could open up some interesting possibilities. The current coaching staff has a track record of blending hybrid defenders, especially those capable of shifting along the line. That's where another recently re-signed player fits in, someone who can slide between edge and tackle depending on the package. All of this speculation has led some to believe that the team is eyeing a true interior defensive lineman in the upcoming draft. During a recent team-affiliated media segment, a notable college defender from Michigan happened to be featured in the background during a conversation about top prospects. It may have just been a coincidence, or it could have been a clue. One thing is clear: the organization is actively reshaping the defensive trenches. The combination of returning players, developmental depth, and draft planning paints a picture of a franchise committed to long-term sustainability, rather than just quick fixes. As we wait for the draft and preseason battles to unfold, it's becoming evident that every move, even the quiet ones, fits into a larger puzzle. The path to 53 players is rarely predictable, but the strategy behind it always leaves clues. Whether these new additions stick or not, the message is clear. Competition is coming, and it's going to be fierce.